would you prefer, consuming these products in a, social setting, as in maybe in a cafe?
No.
No. Like, would you mind if Starbucks tomorrow starts selling, brownies?
If they take the responsibility of dropping us home back safely at no additional cost, yes.
Necessarily cafes like instead it's in Amsterdam,
Okay, why not a cafe?
because as the others were saying, in a cafe, like when you smoke, people generally want to be on their own and within their small group of friends, not necessarily meeting other people as instead they do with alcohol.
Would you like to go to a cannabis cafe?
Not me.
I already
Yes, I.
Not me.
I would like
Not
to
you?
go.
Not for sure.
I've
But-
already been to some, so
I mean, it's a sampling batch for me because I don't smoke.
I
So
don't know
that's
if
why
I would
would
like
want
to socialize at a cannabis cafe.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Maybe I can take
yeah.
some and like be at a harbourfront and like just
Okay.
chill there.
Yeah.
Why
don't
not?
necessarily socialize.
Like,
Yeah.
not at a cafe, but maybe at Harbourfront?
Like I don't want to like sit in one place and like
Yeah.
smoke weed and socialize at that table.
It's not gonna be-
Okay.
I just don't like talking to people when I'm high.
So there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but would you prefer consuming cannabis for recreational purposes at like maybe parties or trips, camps?
Yes.
Yeah, camping trips for sure.
Maybe at the end of parties, not the beginning.
Would you like to go to a cannabis cafe?
I have been craving for it since I came to Canada because
In general, where would you prefer consuming cannabis for recreational purpose? Like parties, trips, or home?
I would prefer it on trips because if everyone around me is like-minded, it becomes much more pleasurable to consume this material.
Okay. And what would be the ideal day? Like a weekend, vacation, or any day?
I think vacation would be much more preferred because then again you have a hangover after having this substance. So
Okay.
I would like to avoid to going to college or any professional place.
I will prefer both a cafe or a camp, but I think camp will be a better choice.
Go.
Definitely camp. I would really love to go for camping with friends.
I'm going to a cannabis cafe, but the thing is that my friend's house is also like in a closed environment, and the cafe would also be kind of a closed environment only. So it won't create much of a difference, I think.
Okay. Where would you prefer consuming cannabis for recreational purposes then? If not your friend's place, then.
Back in India, we used to do it at his roof, at a rooftop, which was like in an open environment. It felt good. Yeah, it was good.
Okay. So would you like it in parties or trips or at home?
Parties are good, but yeah, trips are a different experience altogether because once we got high on a beach and it was a great experience. Yeah.
Okay. So what would be your ideal day for such a recreational use of cannabis? Like, would you do it?
Vacation, like when you don't have stress and workload, maybe that's when.
Okay. Any ideal location? Like, would you want to go for a camp, a countryside
Yeah,
trip?
Campsites and bonfire is like something I prefer.
So, what I think is really interesting about cannabis is that cannabis, like smoking or like drinking, is really built. There's a huge social component to it, and so how the environment in which people go to drink, so the bars that they might be in, or the activities that they might be engaging in, like they might be watching sports. That's a really large component of it because you want to be able to interact with a community of users, and so on some kind of level, the idea of creating a space that you think would add value to cannabis to cannabis smokers is you wanted to say, okay, well, you know, you're going to have a cannabis cafe and you're going to be able to come, but that idea is not the Starbucks idea. So the cannabis user is obviously not like the Starbucks person that's going there to enjoy their cappuccino and have Wi-Fi. What they're looking for is they're looking to engage in that activity, and like you've said, your consumer insight is that they want to enjoy it outside. So that's a big component of it. And so if you take what the value that you're trying to add or create, and for them to really enjoy that space, cannabis and having it available or for purchase or whatever is only a small component of it. You need to focus on the environment.
Trippy Trips is for the experimenters, and that's what we want the brand name to be associated with. A unique, fun experience centered around cannabis. Our target audience ranges across these 4 categories. However, for a brand that is just starting out, we think the 18 to 35 age segment in the Cheech and Chong category would be lucrative to pursue. This is because this segment has been consuming cannabis for a while and are now habituated to it, but at the same time are bored of the old ways of consumption. They're looking for ways to add a unique and fun twist to their consumption experience, and that is exactly what Trippy Trips will provide. We would also ensure targeting travelers during the peak traveling season, as this segment is equally motivated to find unique experiences.
Trippy Trip wants to make sure that the quality and the purity of the products are not compromised. To ensure the products are safe to consume, we'll obtain the products from licensed producers. This will involve a B2B wholesale transaction with major distributors such as the Supreme Cannabis Company and Aurora Cannabis.
Trippy Trips is an experiential travel services company for outdoors loving, fun seeking individuals seeking to carry over cannabis experiences on their trips and special occasion getaways in Ontario. So get high in the Great White North. We invite both domestic and international guests, couples, and groups looking for best outdoors cannabis experience. We have some pretty cool packages so you and your party can relax, unwind, and have the best of times. We are also pleased to customize your packages to your needs. All you have to do is ask. So watch out on our website trippytrips.com when we officially launch on October 20, 2019. All our packages involve transportation and accommodation to the campgrounds and to the sites from Toronto Pearson Airport, and also conveniently we can arrange pickups from Highway 400 or near Yorkdale Mall as per your request. Let me tell you a bit more about our packages. The first package that I want to introduce is the High and Hike package, the Great Canadian Outdoors. You can exercise your right to hike high. Discover the Great Canadian Outdoors with your friends, both smokers and newbies. We offer a super scenic camping and hiking trip for you to discover heightened mindfulness and connectedness to Mother Earth. We have carefully selected the hiking trails which are not treacherous, so all are welcome to these trips. Seasoned and newbies, you want to relax and unwind with your squad at the beautiful Wasaga Beach Provincial Park, alongside the longest freshwater beach in the world. You want it, we got it. Cozy cabin stays for 2 nights, most likely a Friday and a Saturday, in beautiful surroundings within a short walk distance to the beach, and of course we'll have music around the bonfire in the evenings. We have well-equipped cabins and we have Wi-Fi and a barbecue as well. We can cater to groups of 5 to 40 adults, and we also provide breakfast, weed joints, bongs, beach volleyball, and transportation, of course. The group packages can be modified as per your specifications, and they start at $259 per person. We welcome pets at a $50 additional charge.
To target our primary and secondary audience segments, we will employ online and offline advertising and promotional campaigns. The online campaign will focus on utilizing social media channels, influencer marketing, search campaigns, and PR campaigns to generate paid traffic, whereas the website and blog will be optimized to generate organic traffic. The offline campaign will focus on reaching the primary segment on their way to work or school through hoardings on the routes that they frequent. Moreover, we would also sell merchandise to our customers to keep as a memory. The most interesting part of our offline campaign will be the cafe we will give our segments access to. This cafe will be an extension of our office space and will give our potential customers the chance to see and interact with the company that they're trusting their money and time with. It will literally be a window to the dope company that they are considering doing business with, and therefore we would call this cafe Windope. The aim across all the campaigns would be to spread awareness about the brand, spark interest, generate desire, and drive action in the form of purchase.